Welcome back to Men's Health's Next Top Trainer, the national competition to find the future face of fitness. Last week on Next Top Trainer, in part one of our two-part finale challenge, the contestants were put to the test and went head-to-head in the physical fitness challenge. This evaluated the trainer's technique, strength, and endurance. Only 2 finalists remain.
Let's see who has what it takes to prove they are Men's Health's Next Top Trainer.
The trainers will need to step up their game this week as they train Major League pitcher Danny Holtzen.
I have pitched for the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs, and I am a current free agent and working out to see what happens next year.
So the trainers are gonna have 15 minutes to take Danny through an explosive, performance-improving workout. Since it's the last challenge, we're throwing a curveball at the trainers because Danny is only gonna have one piece of equipment at his disposal. Will the trainers keep their cool under pressure, or will they freeze up?
As confident as I can be, knowing that I don't know anything, right? So I made a list basically of movements that I want him to go through instead of the full workout. I think I'm very well prepared for this, and again, I'm really confident for this, and I think I got this.
But again, judges are being very nitpicky. I have no idea what they're going to be thinking, particularly Jeff Cavalier, who I know is a stickler for this one and who was a trainer for the Mets. So I'm hoping that he sees my passion, he sees the energy, but also sees that I'm capable of being in this position for a long time.
The contestants will be judged by myself, Eb Samuel, fitness director of Men's Health Magazine, and Jeff Cavalier, founder of Athlean-X.
You've got to train a pro athlete. That's the pinnacle of what we do. You've got to find a way to make them better.
And this week's special guest judge, the Los Angeles Lakers Director of Strength and Endurance, Gunnar Peterson.
You walk that line between I want to get him and make him feel like he had a great workout and he's going to return so I have the client retention, but at the same time, I don't want to destroy him and have him leave there and then risk having his organization bash me.
Let's find out if the trainers are ready for the big leagues.
Yeah, so this is my dad's basement, which I've been working out in for the past few months, and we got everything we need down here. And the mystery equipment is an 8-pound medicine ball.
That's nice. Okay, cool.
So
Awesome.
That's what we're working with today.
How's your spine feeling? Do you feel like your spine's pretty stiff too?
I get some stiffness in my neck, but not necessarily my spine.
Cool. We're gonna start with just some chin tucks to get your spine moving a little bit. So just kind of do a nice little double chin, right? You can do that 5 times. Just tuck it and think about getting like a nice little double chin in there. But what I want you to do with your arm is take it into a little bit of a Y motion. So you're kind of clearing that pinch that you normally get in your shoulder joint. There you go. Perfect, man. Perfect. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. I tried to do the same side. I'm like, why is this not stable? So you're just going to bound forward and then hop up, right? Stay in that nice athletic position. Those hops look good, man.
Good.
Got a little frog in your blood.
I like things that can translate to pitching. So even though that doesn't necessarily look like pitching, I like how you jump into it. It's almost like you're
that step and then drive. Yeah, exactly. And so what I want you to do is take that medicine ball and use that with your arms. Right side, right? Like you're cradling a baby basically with the medicine ball. Make sure you're sticking that landing and then really driving, using explosive force to drive that to that other leg. Nice and controlled, just like you're doing. Squeeze those glutes. Don't just thrust your hips straight forward, almost like you're trying to jump with that medicine ball. Nice. All right, let's try to get a set of these glute bridges in, and then I think that'll be about time for us. So again, squeeze those hips high with those glutes, and then explode that medicine ball up. Good, Danny. Time.
All right, dude, that was awesome.
Good, I'm glad. Everything's feeling good?
Feel good. I feel explosive.
Great, dude. I love to hear that. Have a good next workout, man, and I hope you crush it next year.
I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Chris had me at the glasses. He approached it like a pro. It was almost towards the PT side, the way he started, and slow and safe, which, look, first time with any client, it's like a first date, right? Better to err on that side.
And this is both good thing and bad thing. Very, very earnest and very, very intent on explaining every single move and the purpose for it almost before Danny was doing it.
I think all along I've said that Chris tends to be a little bit more on the conservative side. That's not a bad thing, but I think in a competition like this where you're looking to see something a little bit faster.
It's a competition, it's the final. That's where I would say I would have pushed it more.
We got Jaw coming up next.
Mystery item is an 8-pound medicine ball.
Okay.
And I'm in my dad's basement, which is fantastic, but it does limit throwing up and down and throwing things side to side. So everything will have to be handheld.
First thing we're focusing on today is unilateral training, right? As an athlete, as an individual, we spend a lot of time on one leg, so we want to make sure that we're stable, we have coordination, that we're balanced at all times, especially in your sport. So first move we're going to do is, it's a 3-part movement. Push our right leg back, get a nice stretch through that hamstring. That's going to be part 1. Part 2 is driving up, pushing through the heels, pushing through the glutes. Finish into a lunge with that ball up below the chin, and then up into a knee drive to finish that movement. So you want to spend as little time, as little contact with the floor as possible, but also making sure to be stable, nice and balanced, right? You don't want to move too fast where you lose the movement. You want to feel those hamstrings here. Drop down into that quad, exhale hard, get that knee up, and want to hold that knee drive for about 2 seconds. Leave the ball, explode off that floor as high as you can, again landing with minimal contact. Good. Let's get 2 more here. That floor as high as you can, again landing with minimal contact. Good. Let's get 2 more here. Nice work. Explode off that floor, high. Good job. All right. Just always start from a reset. So jump first. Let that ball go. Explode off that floor. Ball, anything like this. Let's just make 2 pointers with our hands. And what we're really going to be focused on is being very, very intentional and powerful when we rotate. When you rotate to one side, I want your navel, I want your chest to be facing out to that side. I want both of your feet to pivot hard. We focus on using those obliques. Turn nice and hard. All right, pause when you get to that side and squeeze. Good. Exhale hard and go. Okay, go. You're gonna sprint up to that ball. Get back to that position. Low, fast, stay nice and active. All right, and go. Hard sprint up. Reverse back. Good. And back to that position. And go. And hard right back. So low but fast. Go. Hard shuffle. Touch that ball. Come back. Move a 3 on one side, 3 on the other. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hard sprint. Come on back. Good, low and fast, low and fast. That's our work for today. Any particular questions you have for me?
How does that lateral quickness, how does that apply to pitching?
So if it's a sort of a ground ball coming back towards you, that pitch comes, you have to literally respond immediately to get from point A to point B really fast.
That was great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I literally got lost in feeling like I was just watching somebody teach me something.
Danny goes ahead and actually asks, why am I doing this?
How does that lateral quickness, how does that apply to pitching?
That to me was almost a giveaway that this may have been a more generic performance workout as opposed to something that was really custom built for Danny Holtzen.
I think they both did an awesome job of adapting to a tough situation. There's not a lot of space down here, but they both came up with very creative, effective workouts. I'm a little winded right now, which is always a good thing.
We have to decide on one top trainer today. Who are we going to crown as that top trainer? And you know, let's start off, Gunnar. Let's start off with you in this, watching this. You know, who would you give that to?
If it's top trainer in terms of the one-on-one, a guy who's going to nurture the relationship and bring it along, but maybe that's his background, you see where Chris fits that bill. If it's top trainer in terms of putting together something cohesive from a workout standpoint that's going to push the person, that's going to engage them, and maybe he does have that softer side down the line, it's Ja.
I think you provided really good feedback on both of those. So Jeff, I'm going to ask you next, who are you going to go with here?
They both, I think, stepped up where some of their weaknesses might have been. If I had to say, though, who stepped up a little bit better, I feel it was Ja.
Because I feel like Chris did his homework in terms of understanding Danny's resume better than Ja. Ja did his homework in terms of crafting and presenting the workout a little bit better than Chris. So both guys did homework, just nobody really completed 100% of the assignment. When I'm thinking about the talent and where it goes from here, are we just seeing Chris getting warmed up and is the ceiling for Chris here and he's not even touching it? And that's where I've actually been struggling over the last 2 episodes and wondering, could this be our guy? Because that does entice me.
It's exciting to see the growth that we've seen. And Jeff, Eb, you guys are gonna join me and let them know who Men's Health Next Top Trainer is. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the final feedback session. It's been a long road. So you guys were selected with 6 others out of hundreds of trainers across the country. And now just the 2 of you are here. So congrats on just being here. Let's just jump into it. You guys had 2 final challenges. Your different style makes this choice really difficult, but know this, both of you guys have insane potential. Myself and the other judges see a long, successful career, but of course, only one of you will be walking away with that $5,000 and the opportunity to pitch your own series and the title of Men's Health's Next Top Trainer. So, drum roll please. I'm gonna announce the next top trainer.
congratulations. Ja Washington, you're Men's Health Next Top Trainer.
It's been amazing. I've had a great time. This has been one of the highlights of the year. A lot of fun. And then just winning this is also just a testament to be consistent, show up every time, put in a lot of hard work, and whatever happens, you can deal with that after.
Chris, you were incredible as a competitor this season. You showed up each time and you did great. I hope you feel, like you are walking away from this as a better guy, and it excites you for the future.
I just appreciate how much that I've been able to learn on this, because I definitely think that I've probably grown the most from day one to the last challenge, right? So, yeah, I mean, it sucks to lose, right?
Ja, you were our pick. Not only were you incredibly consistent the entire season, but you showed a lot of growth with the judges giving you feedback. You took that feedback and you incorporated it. Eb, Jeff, do you guys want to, congratulate or say anything to Ja?
Continue to evolve and continue to be ready for these situations that we're going to throw at you, because from here on out, it's still the same competition in terms of what you're going to have to do on camera, so get ready for it.
Ja, congratulations. What I like about you is I feel like I'm always getting Ja. Like I feel like I'm getting a real person, and you're a likable person.
Here we are, again, Men's Health Next Top Trainer. I'm looking forward to taking on this opportunity. I'm going to continue to get better. I'm going to continue to grow, and looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you.
Eb, Jeff, thank you both for a very competitive season. Both of you guys were great, and you know what? Hopefully we'll get to do it again.